We turn to Hannah, Skye, and what we just saw there, but looking there, our radar looks pretty quiet here, Hannah, on this first day of October.
It certainly does here, Latrice. Pretty boring, and that really goes to show you, back in the tropics, that even those tropical storms that are far off the coast and not directly impacting the United States can still pack quite the punch, as we've been still seeing a lot of that heavy surf and the very dangerous rip tides. Let's take a look at the current radar. So again, we are seeing some clear conditions. High temperatures today likely going to stick around 87 degrees here in Chattanooga. Around the region, you're seeing the upper 80s, so it is going to be another very warm and muggy day, but fortunately some relief is on the way. So these humidity levels are going to drop starting tomorrow, and that's going to kind of linger in all the way until Sunday. That's when we'll start feeling more humid again. Still not going to be feeling like fall for a while, but what I wanted to show you, all right, this is a look at the futurecast. This is one of our models here. Wherever you see that dark green, that's really humid air. But you'll notice we're seeing more of that brown color heading into tomorrow. So that indicates that drier air. That's working through all the way till Saturday. Then you'll notice on Sunday, starting to see a little bit more of that green peek in. So that's humidity. So kind of those swampy type of conditions. It's going to stay that way the majority of next week. But wanted to show you, once we get to the end of next week, let's go ahead and take a look at Saturday. Ooh, some of that drier air starts working in from the north. How about Sunday? Really dry air could start rolling through. So that means we could start to see some more seasonable temperatures. Now, temperature trends themselves are showing that temperatures will likely stay above the average for the next week or so. But when you add drier air conditions with less humidity, it makes it feel just a little bit more bearable. Now, potential rainfall over the next 7 days, really looking at slim pickings in regards to rainfall amounts, maybe 1/10 of an inch for our viewing area for some for the next week. Now, speaking of rainfall, we have Hurricane Imelda and now post-tropical cyclone Umberto, which are still churning just off the coast, of course, churning that surf and making conditions pretty bad for beach goers. But again, also wanted to show you there's an area here that's kind of popping up in the Gulf. Something just to watch. It's just a small low pressure system right now. The National Hurricane Center isn't really eyeing this too much. Just kind of a spot that could develop and maybe cause some showers along the Gulf Coast there. But historically, normally around this time of year, once we shift into October, the hurricane season, you tend to see the Gulf and the Caribbean wake up, and the Atlantic begins to shut down a little bit more. So kind of the focus is going to shift over to the Caribbean. Now, heading into tonight, just wanted to let you know that maybe a few little showers are possible, but overall those lows are going to drop down to around 62 degrees. Some nice conditions with cooler and less humid weather on the way.